Alright, welcome back to the history of everything. We're starting off deep in the cosmic dark ages. And to be completely real with you, it was incredibly boring. Like, 0 out of 5 stars. Absolutely nothing to look at. For millions of years, the universe was just one giant, cosmic snooze fest. No light, no stars, and worst of all, absolutely zero cell service. Let's just skip ahead about 100 million years to when things actually happen. Meet our main character, hydrogen. At this point, the entire universe is basically just a giant, disorganized soup of these tiny little guys floating around in the dark. But they couldn't just float peacefully forever. Because gravity, the absolute boss of the cosmos, was about to reach down and completely ruin their personal space. Gravity starts forcing them into tiny, localized clusters. Imagine a bunch of awkward high schoolers at a dance getting aggressively shoved into group hugs. As these clusters grow, they turn into massive, swirling monster mashups of cosmic dust. And yes, I'm using a literal pointer stick to show you how serious this is. Eventually, you get these absolute units of pure, unadulterated hydrogen gas pockets packing the cosmic void. Thick, dense, and ready for trouble. Cue the cosmic trash compactor. The pressure goes absolutely off the charts, violently squeezing the gas cloud from every single angle. And just like the sign says, it is getting incredibly hot in here. The friction is unreal, the atoms are panicking, and everybody is officially sweating bullets. We are talking absolute maximum spicy levels here. The temperature skyrockets past millions of degrees, completely shattering the cosmic thermometer. Because when it gets that hot, these atoms stop being polite. Welcome to the main event. 2 hydrogen nuclei trapped in a cosmic boxing ring, forced to square up. And gravity is the worst referee in history. It doesn't want a clean fight. It literally reaches into the ring and smashes their faces together with absolute, brute force. Boom. Nuclear fusion. They get compressed so hard that they legally have to merge assets, overlapping their nuclei to become a brand new, heavier element. And that exact moment of fusion? That is the universe finally reaching over to flip the ultimate light switch. Get ready, because things are about to get bright. And when I say bright, I mean blindingly bright. Throw on your safety goggles, because the very first generation of stars just ignited, shattering the dark ages forever. Boom. Welcome to Starland, baby. Population, a whole bunch of giant, glowing gas balls finally lighting up the cosmic neighborhood. Suddenly, it's a massive cosmic block party. Everyone is showing up, hanging out, and celebrating the fact that we can finally actually see something. These new stars instantly become the ultimate A-list celebrities. The cosmic paparazzi is out in full force, trying to catch them just existing. And the crowds are going absolutely wild. Everyone is staring, pointing, and losing their minds over the first big cosmic influencers of the universe. Pretty soon, individual stardom isn't enough. The media is demanding interviews, asking these celestial bodies who they're collaborating with next. And what's the ultimate collab? Galaxies. Gravity starts handing out the very first Galaxy Awards to the biggest, flashiest cosmic groups in the sky. Meanwhile, the smaller guys are left totally FOMO-ing on the sidelines, literally dreaming of just having one single star to call their own. But the universe couldn't just keep handing out shiny awards forever. Underneath all that glamorous star power, the pressure was quietly building right back up. Because the old generation of stars was messy. They lived fast, died young, and left behind a massive, chaotic pile of cosmic pollution. Seriously, they just swept it right under the cosmic rug. They went supernova, blew up, and left the next era to deal with all their leftover heavy element trash. So when the new generation of stars shows up to ignite, they think they're just getting a standard, clean workspace to do their thing. But then they look around like, excuse me? What is all this random junk floating around my yard? Surprise! That stuff is millions of tons of space dust and cosmic ice. The exact literal garbage left behind by the stars that came before you. And because gravity never sleeps, all that stray trash doesn't just stay separated. It starts to accumulate. Big time. Gravity starts aggressive matchmaking. All that stray ice and rock gets slammed together into massive, ugly space boulders. No thoughts, just vibes, and a lot of kinetic energy. Then, bam, those boulders smash together so hard they melt down, smoothing out into a giant molten protoplanet. Give it a few 100 million more years of pure chaos, and this floating rock finally starts dressing up for the occasion. It cools down, locks in its core, settles the dust, and gets ready for the final reveal. And there she is. Planet Earth. Born entirely out of literal stellar garbage, heavy metal pollution, and a lot of aggressive crushing. Talk about a glow-up. And that is how we got a home. If you want to see what happens next in the history of literally everything, hit that subscribe button, drop a comment, and follow at DanDanDoesIt on TikTok and YouTube. See ya later.